Okay, we are back. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay, let's go ahead and try to connect again to Vatsim. Okay, it found. Okay, now it found the game. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it's not finding any ATC here. Okay, just 1 second, guys. Good, the connection is good. 1 second. I don't know why. Okay, let me just edit this. One second, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just trying to fix something here. Alright, I think we can start. I don't know why it's not showing any ATC here on my Pilot on the Vatsim. That's weird. I don't see any ATC online, but I'm sure that's a lot of people online. I'm generating the flight plan here for us to do the flight. And pretty soon we're gonna start flying. Okay, that looks good. And let's go ahead, because I see other people online here, but I don't see any ATC. I don't know if the issue is with me or it is with Vatsim. Not quite sure. Okay. I'm not gonna waste any more time here. Hmm. Let me change let me change servers and see if that happens. That helps. Okay, let's try this different server here. No, now it's not happening. Okay, so let's go inside and let's get this aircraft ready for departure. Okay, let's go ahead, turn the batteries on, and external power is available. Let's bring the our IRSs to align. Nav logo, seat belts, no smoke, and emergency lights to arm. And let's start the APU. Bring all the lights. Bright. It's good. Make this bright. This bright. This one. That one. And let's go here. And that looks good. Okay. Alright, so while the IRS is still aligned here, we still have 7 minutes to go. Let's go ahead and prepare a flight plan. Let's just see if the APU is now starting. If you can see here, EGT is rising and anyone is moving. So while we do that, let's go ahead and let's prepare our flight plan. So let's clear this. Let's go to init and let's type our flight plan. Today is from Las Vegas to Aspen. Let's go back. Cost index today is 18, and our flight cruise is gonna be flight level 350. Okay, now we need align, confirm, go back to init, and today for our flight, let's go back here to our flight plan. We need 3,500 kilograms of fuel. In pounds, it's 8,000 pounds, and another 30 minutes flight to Denver, which is our alternate airport. I'm gonna add another 3,000 pounds of fuel and another 45 minutes. So let's do today our fuel is gonna be around 11, 13,000. 13,000. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's done. So we do that, click, and then 13.6. It's our fuel. Okay, so over here it's done. I don't have to do anything here. Let's go ahead to the flight plan. I wish we had some ATC online, but I don't know, I don't see it. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me do this. Let me try to I'm gonna try to uninstall the vPilot here, and let's see if I can get the ATC here online. I think it's a problem with my computer. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try this. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just bear with me. Let me close this here. I'm gonna uninstall the vPilot and try to download again to see if that's gonna work. Okay, I'm stalling again, and I'm gonna launch, and I hope it's gonna work now. Let's try. One second. Let me test the microphone. Okay, it's working. Test, test, test. Okay, good. So I'm installing again the vPilot. See if it's gonna work now. So let's go ahead, connect. Let's try again. No, same thing, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's go ahead and continue. Okay, I'm gonna file the flight plan anyway on the Vatsim network. I'm just loading the flight plan here, so we can, in case I don't know if we have any ATC or not, but I'm gonna load the flight plan anyway on the Vatsim network. So in case maybe there is an air controller online that I don't see, I can. They're gonna have my flight plan anyway. Yeah. Okay, flight plan is filled, so let's go ahead and continue with the flight. So let's bring the charts. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do today. Okay, today the flight plan is gonna be from Las Vegas to Aspen. Let's go ahead and load here a flight plan on our iPad. A simple flight plan. Its first position is Zeb JZOB. We're gonna join the Victor 235 until Matsu, and then we're gonna fly Victor 8 to Zuxu. Okay, so this is our route. Let's go ahead and bring the weather. See if we have any weather in between. Wait to load it. Okay, so there's nothing there on our route. There's some weather there in the south and in the east. Looks like a snow in Boston. Yeah. So let's go ahead and bring the charts. Okay, so we are parked on the airport on this side here. Let's see what is the latest weather report for Las Vegas. It's reporting variable wind, 3 knots, winds calm, 10 miles visibility, clear skies, 15 degrees at temperature Celsius, and altimeter 3033. So 3033 on the altimeters. Let's set that. Let's go here. 3033. 3033. Okay, this is set. Let's go back to the APU is available. Bleed there. That's nice. Okay, let's go back to our flight plan. So let's load the flight plan. Let's see which chart. I believe we're gonna take off today. We can take off from runway 26 right today. And let's see which departure we can use today. So our first point is JZOB. So let's go back and see if we have any departure that goes to the north. Okay, maybe we can use this departure here. It's Stav 8. We fly Stav, then after Stav, we can fly direct to JZOB. So let's do that. So let's click here, departure. It's gonna be runway 26 right. And it's gonna be Stav 8. I don't wanna put any transition because from Stav we're gonna fly direct to JZOB. Stav Actually, I load the whole. Let's go ahead and fix that. Choose 6 right. Staff. Oh, I can click here. No transition. See if it fixes. Let me see one thing here, guys. I clear those waypoints. I don't need those. So after staff, we're gonna fly GZOB. So let's type here GZOB. So after JSOB, we're gonna join the Victor 235. Victor 235 to Matsu until Matsu. Then we're gonna join Victor 8 until position Zuxu. And that looks good. Okay, I like that. Zuxu and case. Okay, that's good. So let's go to performance. 18,000 is our transition output there. I'm gonna take off flaps 1, and we can type here. We can find our speeds for departure today. That's good. So for our climb, we're gonna climb at 270 knots. For our cruise, 320. And for our descent, I want to descend at 290 knots. And for our approach, let's just put our transition. And then in cruise, we're gonna check the latest weather and in Aspen, and we're gonna do that. Aspen, always land runway 15 and always take off runway 33 because of the mountains. So we know that we're gonna land on runway 15, and it's probably gonna be the LDA course for runway 15. So I'll leave it at that for now. In flight, I'll show you the charts. So let's go back to the flight plan. Everything is good. The speed is set. So let's go to our cockpit. Let's select our flight director. We have climb mode and nav mode in standby. Let me remove the charts so you can see it better. Okay. For our overhead panel, everything looks good. To start the engines, we can start now. We are ready. Over here on the bottom, everything looks good. Let me check again if I have any ITC. No. Okay, we all set. We all set, ready to go. Okay, so let's start our pushback. For the pushback, I have to use the pushback here on the flight simulator. So let's go ahead and contact the ground service pushback.
Ground Fusion 112 requesting pushback. Fusion 112 pushback request accepted.
Parking brake is released.
Ground Fusion 112 requesting pushback. Touch to steer the aircraft to the left. Fusion 112 your request has been transmitted to the operator. Ground Fusion 112 requesting the end of pushback. Fusion 112 request to end. Pushback received.
Parking brake set. We're gonna take off runway 26 right, which is this one right there. Ensure it started. Let's start number 1. 2 moving. Okay, engine started. Go back to normal. On the overhead panel, let's start taxi lights. And let's check again if I have any ATC online. That's weird. I don't see anybody. I don't know if I think it's a problem with my network. I don't know. Okay, so let's start our taxi. Flight controls check. Spoilers check. Hello, Hilma. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Okay, so let's do our safety brief. We're gonna departure on 826 right. Until 80 knots in the normality, we abort. Between 80 knots and V1, only for broadcast message. After V1, no actions below 400 feet. We're gonna climb to the safe altitude, following the LNAV. And in case of real emergency, we have good weather here in Las Vegas, and we can request vectors back and land back at Las Vegas. Okay, before we continue, I need to change this to, I forgot about that. This aircraft has a lot of bugs, so I'm gonna change to modern, apply, and then we change back to legacy when we level off. Okay, so taxiing out. Okay, we are ready for departure. Let's go ahead and bring the strobe lights. We're gonna enter the runway. Takeoff lights. APU. We don't need anymore. We don't need this. This is off. Flaps 1 for departure. And cabin ready. Flaps. Takeoff and check. Okay, let's go ahead. There's nobody on the final. Nobody on the runway. Okay, everybody's ready. Let's go ahead. Let's not waste more time here. Toga, takeoff power is set. Acceleration is normal. Speed is alive. 80 knots. Cross check. View 1. Rotate. Policy rate. Gear up.
Pigeon 1123, you are not cleared to take off.
Okay. Okay, 1500 feet AGL. Power reduction. Let's accelerate. Let's go climb. Let's bring the flaps up. Autopilot. Okay, so we took off, climbing now flight level 350. Let's go back to the cockpit. We already passed 10,000, so we can go ahead and turn our... One second. It's better using like that. Okay, lights off. And we can take the seat belts off. Okay, continuing climb. Flight level 350. Okay, you see that the aircraft start to rock again from left to right, left to right. So I'm gonna fix that. Sorry, let me go back here. We have to come to flight model and change to legacy. Apply, resume. That's gonna fix for now. But I have to remember when we approach at Aspen that we go back to modern again so we can do the shoot the approach. Otherwise, it's gonna give a lot of problems. Okay, so just took off from Los Angeles. Ah, Los Angeles. Las Vegas. And this is our destination right there. Aspen, in the middle of the mountains. So, yep. Right here. Over here to the north, we have Salt Lake City. This is Eagle Airport. We have Denver. We have Centennial, Colorado Springs. That's good. Grand Junction Airport. Yeah, I believe that was the Ruva Dam. Okay, we are leveling off. I want to fly Mach 78. Take a look here on the panel. Looks good. Everything looks good. Let's go here on the overhead panel. Okay, flight level 350. We are approaching JZOB, 21 miles to go. We are experiencing now winds of coming from the northwest at 11 knots. Ground speed now it's 456. Crosswind. That's fine. At least it's not a headwind. We don't need that anymore, that APU, so we can keep the engines there. Okay, it looks like the Vatsim server is back. I'm looking now. I can see some ATC. Yeah, looks like it's back. I don't have any ATC here where we are right now. There are some ATC on the East Coast. Yep. Okay, that's good. At least it's working. Acho que eu vou parar do YouTube e tentar de novo. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, having problems streaming the live stream through YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Oh, nice. As you can see, we already have some snow on the ground. See that? Yeah. Let's bring our VFR chart, VFR map. We are crossing now. We're gonna fly over this airport here, which is Bryce Canyon Airport. Okay, let's see if we can see it from up here. I think it's still far away, so let's wait a little bit more. We are passing through over this airport now. Let's see which one is this. High Meadow Ranch Airport. High Meadow Ranch. Let's take a look here. Now we can see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring our charts since we level off here and we have time. And let's take a look on the pro charts for Aspen. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring our charts since we level off here. Okay, Aspen Airport does not have arrival. Only have the approach chart. So let's take a look on the approach chart for runway 15. We are going to fly Zuxu. It's our final waypoint list, waypoint on our list, and from there, I'm gonna put and fly direct to Ajax. Ajax is this point here, and then I'm gonna shoot this approach, the localized DME echo for runway 15. Like I said, Aspen only land on runway 15. and departure runway 33. There are moments that you can circle to land and land on runway 33, but of course you gotta have a perfect weather, and the winds must be again favorable, good for runway 33, and you got it, and it must be at daytime. It's not allowed to circle to land at nighttime. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the frequency for this localized only. There is no glide slope. I don't know if you noticed that. There is no glide slope. It's localized only, right? And the frequency is 1115. Our final course is 151. Our final fix for this approach is DOIP at 11,700. And our minimus for this approach, for this type of aircraft, which is a category C aircraft, minimus is 10,220, 10,220 feet. It's a pretty high airport. So yeah, as you can see, the airport elevation is 7,800 feet. So in case of go around, we have to turn right at SIAG, right there. Intercept this back course on the heading 303. Fly Links and then Gleno, and hold at Gleno at an altitude of 14,000. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's shoot. Let's load this approach. Let me get rid of the charts here. Okay, from Zuxu, we are going to load the arrival. Oh, go back. Case. Hey, where are my approaches? I don't see the runways here. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. I guess we have to do it manually then. Phew, that's not good. Let me load the frequency for the localized 11115. Final course 151. That's weird. Why I don't have the runways there? All right. Okay. Let's see if we can. Let's do that. Let's do point by point and see if it at least gives me the Ajax. Okay, Ajax. It's good. Let's try to add Kisser. Okay. Finsu. And let's type DOIP. Finsu DOIP. Okay. That's weird. Doesn't show me the runway. Let me go back. Click here. Let's see what is. No, that's not. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Ajax is there. So we're gonna shoot this approach anyway. So we are 120 miles to Zunku. That's good. Still far away. Hey, Jay, how are you? No, he didn't buy the helicopter. I think he gave up. He gave up on that one. There was a lot of problems there in Brazil. I mean, there's a lot of bureaucracy there in Brazil for us to. He was trying to build a helipads around the city for him to be able to use the helicopter there. But you know how politics and bureaucracy it's down there. So it was really tough for him to buy the helicopter and never end up buying. Okay, so I know that for us to find our top of descent, our perfect time to descend, we are going to. I know that we're gonna cross Ajax at 14,000 feet, so I can go ahead and do the math. So we at flight level 350, and if you have to descend to 14,000, we have to descend 21,000 feet, and if we time this by 63,000. So it's 63 miles. So when I be at 63 miles to Ajax, I'm going to start to descend. And since we are already here, let's go ahead and do a direct to Ajax. Okay, direct to Ajax. We at 190 miles away. So again, when you're around 63 miles away from Ajax, we're gonna start to descend. I'll go ahead and start descend at 70 miles. That's good enough. Okay, beautiful day to fly again. This area of the country, there's not much cities around here. It's basically desert. We have some small cities there, but yeah. Yeah, basically now the East Coast is online. So ATC, there is no ATC around here for us to talk to. So yeah. And again, remind me when we are close and we are descending for us to be able to change back to modern flight mode. So we're not gonna have any problems on the approach at this time. Okay, so 70 miles. We're gonna start descent. And again, remind me again to I forgot to put the barometric standard. Remind me again to put me better back to flight mode modern, so we don't have any problems on the descent. Okay, we have a canal lens field below us. See if you can see it. Hmm. I don't see it. Oh, right there. Right there. Yeah, that's the airport over there. Canon Canal lens field. Okay, that's nice. It's a long runway. Yeah, very nice. Very good. I mean, over here in the west, everywhere you go, even in the middle of the desert, you have a nice airport. That's amazing. Even in the middle of the desert, you have a nice airport. That's amazing. Okay, how's the wind? We get a little bit of headwind. Yeah, ground speed. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's good. Still giving a 450, 449, 450 ground speed. That's not bad. I'll take that all day. Getting close to top of descent. 107 miles, 30 miles more, 30 miles to go. And yeah, I'm gonna start descent pretty soon. You can start to see the Rocky Mountains over there. Beautiful mountains. And let's see here. We are 20 miles on top of the sun. Getting close. getting close, 77 miles. So let's go ahead and let's set 14,000, 14,000 here. It's altitude at Ajax. Getting close, 77 miles. So let's go ahead and let's start descent. Let's descend at 3,000. Let's put it like 27. It's fine. 27. Let's change our descent speed at 75, Mach 75. And while we descend, we can adjust our vertical speed uh, and do the calculation to see if we need to descend faster or slower. So right now, for example, we are passing 25,000. 25,000, we have to descend to 14,000. So we have to descend 11,000. And times 3, that's 33. 33 miles. We at 43 miles. So we good. We don't have to descend that fast. So we can go ahead and descend maybe 2,100 feet per second. And we can adjust that. If we this aircraft like this type, it does automatic for you, but this aircraft has a lot of bugs, so I don't trust the auto mode descent. the managed altitude mode on this aircraft. So I like and I use vertical speed, and I do my calculation by myself. So it's the altitude, 3 times the altitude that you need to descend to. For now, for example, we are crossing 24,000, flight level 240, and we have to descend to 14,000, right? So it's 10,000 feet of difference, right? And 10 times 3, it's 30. So it's 30 miles. Should be in 30 miles should be perfect at 14,000 feet. I'm at 34 miles, so right now I'm good. So I can go ahead and descend a little bit faster, maybe 2,500 feet per second per minute. Oh, overspeed. Okay, I can reduce that. Sorry guys, I was talking, I didn't pay attention. My bad. Bad pilot. Okay, sorry about that. I was talking to you and I didn't pay attention that we change. When we pass below 28,000, 29,000, we have to change from Mach to speed. So yeah, so don't forget that. So since we are descending now to our transition altitude, so let's go ahead and see what is the latest weather there in Aspen. See the altimeters. Okay, Aspen altimeter 3036. So we go ahead and select 3036 here on the altimeter. So okay, we are 21,000, 14,000. It's 6,000. 6 times 3, 18 miles. We are 25 miles. So you're a little bit low. So let's go back and put 2,000. Let's take a look outside. Yeah, we are passing over the Rocky Mountains now. You see that snow over there? Very good. So let's go back to the cockpit again. Okay. So we are crossing 19,000 to 14. It's 5. 5 times 3, it's 15. We are 18. So we good. We good. Oh, let's go ahead and do the let's change that flight model to modern, because I don't want to have any problems on this approach. Hey guys, um, so we have to descend now 2,000, and we at 2,000 times 3, it's 6. So we at 10 miles. We good. So the airport is around this valley here. You see that? Yeah, that's where the airport is now. So we're not able to see it. Oh, that's the runway there. You see the runway? That's the runway right there. Yep, I see the runway already. The lights, yeah, it's right there. So we're gonna start turning here, and we're gonna approach that. So let's go ahead and change the heading so we can intercept this localized in a better angle. I can go ahead and set my flaps to 1. And I can arm my approach. I can start to descend to 12,000. Okay, localize is coming up. My approach. Oh, why is my approach not armed? I did that. Okay. No problem, no problem. We good. We have visual. Let's go ahead and reduce the speed a little bit more. Let's go ahead, flaps 2. You overshot a little bit, delocalized there. No problem. We can catch it back. You see the lights of the airport over there? That's the runway there. Okay. Yeah, you have to be really careful with this aircraft, because with those bugs that we are experiencing now, it's yeah, it's tough to control. If you're not fast enough, you're gonna lose control of this aircraft. So yeah. So let's take a look on the chart again. I'm not gonna show the chart because it's gonna show on the cockpit, and I don't want to do that. But we have to pass Kisser at 13,000. So let's take a look here. Let's bring the range to 10 miles. Kisser at 13, but let's keep 12. 12 is good. We're not gonna hit anything at 12 here. We have visual, and I'm in control, so that's good. Okay, we are 12 miles out, so let's go ahead and bring the gear down. Let me see if I did the approach. No, I didn't do that. Forgot about that. I was talking about other stuff. It's 3036. Temperature is 7. Winds 320 at 5. And that's all we need now. So let's go back to our cockpit. Okay, so let's go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. Let's bring the flaps down. Let's set the manual speed. That's why you have to pass at 12,000, because this hill here, this mountain there. So we are full flap now. That's because of the mountains. Don't worry about that. It's a lot of mountains around here, so you're gonna get you can get sync rate, you can get sometimes pull up terrain. So, but if you're visual and you know what you're doing, you can correct yourself, right? And there is no problem. You don't want to hear sync rate or pull up when you're in IMC conditions, right? When you don't see outside the window. So if you hear that kind of uh, warning, if you like say flying and you don't see the outside and you hear pull up terrain or sync rate, yeah, that's your you don't want to hear that. So it's time for you to go around or to avoid that the mountain or the terrain. So yeah. So right now the wind is a little bit tailwind on the approach. We can handle that. It's 5 knots. Yeah, this approach is a little bit steep. It's 4 point. There is another approach here that is not people. For you to do this approach, you have to be authorized. You have to do training on the simulator, which I train this approach for Aspen. So yeah, you have to descend at 3.8, 3.7, 3.8 angle of descent. So yeah, it's really steep. It's not an easy approach to do here. And you hear a lot of this sync rate on the simulator as well sometimes. But if you visual condition, yeah, you can correct yourself. Okay, right now I'm good. Okay, 2 whites, 2 reds, 3 whites, 3 reds, 1 white. A little bit low. That's fine. I'm in control. 4 reds, no problem. Thrust reverse. Speed brakes. And okay, 60 knots. No need for thrust reverse anymore. Very good. Nice landing, huh? That was good. So don't worry about those sync rates if you're visual and you're in control. That's fine. In mountain terrain, you're gonna hear that a lot. So let's bring our flaps up. Let's park over here. As soon as I park, I'm gonna shut down everything. I didn't turn the APU on yet, so I can do it this really fast while we do that. Okay, and let's go ahead and turn the lights off. Land lights off. Text lights off. Strobe lights off. Okay. Parking brake set. Let's wait for the APU to come online so we can shut down the engines. It's a short taxi, so we didn't have time to do that. Let's see here. Let's bring the APU window. APU is coming. Let's go ahead and put our transponder on standby. Radar off. Let's wait for the APU to come online. APU is online. Let's go ahead, bring the bleed, and we can go and shut down the engines. And we can now turn the beacon off. We keep the nav logo on. Let's request for our luggage. Oh, they don't have luggage service here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, since we're here, what we can do, it's we're not gonna end the stream here. Let's go ahead and continue the flight to Denver, right? So let's go ahead and see what is the flight plan to Denver. The flight plan to Denver, it's gonna be, I believe, red table, direct red table VR. So let's see here. What is the what is this system's gonna give it to me? We don't have to climb too high. We can go ahead and you can use flight level 190. It's fine. It's probably gonna give direct to red table. Yeah, it's oh, wait a second. It's case to Denver. Flight level 190. Okay, I'm gonna raise the volume of the game. So let's go back. Okay, that's red table. Red table VR is the flight plan. So let's bring the chart for Denver and for the Aspen and Denver charts so we can see what we're gonna do here. It's a very short flight. Let me show you this. Okay, so it's a very short flight. We're gonna take off from Aspen to Denver airport, and we're gonna use the departure links 9 to Red Table, and then Denver. So let's take a look on the weather at Denver, so we can have a bring the charts and see what is the latest weather in Denver. Winds calm, 10 miles visibility, 11 degrees, 3034. Okay, so that's good. We can land on we probably can land on runway 34 left. 34 left. We can use that to land. And yep. So let's load that on the airplane. So again, we go back to init and we type case slash k then and put over there. We can return. Everything looks good. We have enough fuel. IRS already aligned. So let's go to performance. Take off. Let's see if the speeds change. No, the same. I changed a little bit here on the V1 because of the runway. And let's go here on the flight plan. Departure, runway 33, links 9 to DBL. DBL is already selected, so insert. DBL is red table. Let me show you that. Let's go back to Aspen and seed links 9. So this is the runway you're gonna take off, runway 33. It's the opposite runway that we landed. We're gonna make a right turn and then a left turn to heading 273 to intercept this 303 course. Then I make a right turn to fly to the red table, and then we're gonna fly to Denver. Okay, no questions. Let's go back to the taxi. I don't need the chart anymore here, so I can click that out for you. Okay. So after red table, let's load the approach. Let's bring the chart back because it's such a short a flight that I want to already load the approach at Denver, so we don't waste time. Let's see which approach coming from the west, especially from red table. Let's see here what we have here. Which arrival? Let's see this. Let's see another one. Okay, let's see this. Okay, this looks good. Powder 1 arrival. Powder 1. Let's take a look at another one if it's having another better one. Kremlin. No, Powder 1 it's gonna be the best one for us. From red table. Like that, and then we're gonna fly this, and then at slope we're gonna vector to ILS 34 left. That looks good. So let's load that. Let's go to Denver. Arrival. Runway. Let's choose a runway 34 left. And the arrival was gonna be powder 1. let's wait. See if he gives us. And let's take a look on the approach. There are less. 3-4 left. Teller. I'm gonna use Teller. And DVL. You see DVL is already there selected? You see that? So I don't have to do anything. I just have to press insert. So after DVL, let's go back to the chart. We're gonna fly Janet. Let me put this chart a little bit bigger. So we're gonna fly Janet, base. That's base over here. Skid, Klas-Kase, highly, slope, highly, slope, Klas-Kase, highly. Oh, highly. After highly, we don't fly slope. After highly, we fly to Teller, which is for the approach 3-4 left. So let's bring the chart for 3-4 left. So after highly, we're gonna fly Teller, Alpine, Cog, and Merkle, and then we continue here. Reynolds, right there. You see that? Merkle, Reynolds. This is. Let's go back here. Let me explain. This is a continuation of that. You see that? Okay. It starts here, and then you go ahead and change to this. You're not gonna do this turn. It's just a continuation of the chart. Okay. You don't do that turn. And then we're gonna fly Reynolds, Winter, and runway 34 left. Teller, we gotta be at 11,000. So let's see here if we have Teller at 11,000. See if it let me do it. No, it's not letting me. Okay, we do it in flight. Maybe in flight he's gonna let us do it. Okay, so everything is set. So let's go ahead and see if the frequency it's okay. It matches. Frequency it's 111.9. You see that? And final course 353. Automatically set there, so I don't have to do that anymore. It's gonna be automatically. You're gonna see that on the approach. So everything looks good for the takeoff. And do I have to insert? No, everything is there already. Okay, so good. Very good. So everything is ready. So APU is running. So we don't have to do anything. Since we're in a simulator world, we can go ahead and put the TCAS already. In real life, you don't do that, but yeah. Okay, so this is good. So let's go ahead to the overhead panel. Let's put our beacon on. Seat belts on. APU is available. Pumps good. So let's request our pushback.
Aspen ground computers in 112 requesting pushback.
Aspen ground computers in 112 no pushback truck is available to answer your request.
That's good. So no pushback. So, but don't worry, we can do the right turn here without any problem. Not gonna hit anything. So let's go ahead, and parking brake is set. And let's start the engines. Let's start with engine 2. And we go here on the overhead panel and put our beacon on. It already is, okay. So engine 2 is starting. We don't need the chart anymore. So let's get rid of that. Okay, ITT rising, N2 moving, anyone moving? Oil pressure rising, and temperature and pressure rising. Okay, good. Do you see the approach there? A lot of mountains. That's why we got that sink rate warning. In real life, it happens sometimes, especially if you try to correct the altitude. You can get a sink rate because you're close to the mountains there. But no problem because we are visual. And yep. Okay, I see my hydraulic pump. You see the sound? Yep. Okay, so let's engine 2 is stable. Let's start number 1. Number 1 is starting. Okay, so now I select nav mode, and climb mode is in standby. I don't need the ILS now, so I can go ahead and bring this back to normal. I don't need this here. While the engine's running, starting, I can show here the flight plan we're gonna do. Red table, and then the approach for runway 34 left. From powder is going to hawk. I don't want to do that. I'm going to from powder, I'm gonna delete that heli and insert. So this, let's take a look again. Yes, much better. From powder, we're gonna fly direct to Teller, then intercept the approach. Okay, I agree. I'm happy with that. Okay, engine 1 is running. So let's go back here. I don't need the view. I don't need that. And taxi lights on. Stand of power, no. Okay. So let's bring the flaps to 1. Let's have our outside view here. Let's do a flight control check. Left, right, up and down. Rudder check. How good. Parking brake release. Let's start our